Hello, welcome. It's nice to finally meet you. Oh, the lighting? Sorry about that. Let me go ahead and there we go. Is that better? Awesome. Well, my name is Professor Clemens. As you must know, I'm quite the celebrity in this town. Yeah, thank you for coming over today, and congratulations on turning 7 years old. Um, And now, as you know, that the tradition is on your seventh birthday, you get a starter Pokemon. So I'm going to present you with three starters. And before I do, I must say, you are so privileged. Now, I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean when I got my starter Pokemon, I didn't have a handsome professor to gift me one of three choices. I had to go into the forest by myself and find the biggest, baddest Weedle and wrestle it myself. Yes, I wrestled it and I forced it into a Pokeball, and that's how I got my first Pokemon. But lucky for you, you don't have to put yourself in any danger because Professor Clemens will give you your first starter. Now, I know you're excited, but please be patient. I'm going to explain the three starter Pokemon that you can have and you can make your choice. So, let me show you the first Pokemon I have to offer you. Now, this Pokemon right here is called Metapod. Yes. Now, Metapod is a interesting Pokemon. When you think of a starter Pokemon, you typically think of a first evolutionary stage Pokemon. Now, Metapod is a second. However, that does not mean it is any less of a starter Pokemon. Don't let this cocoon fool you. It is a powerhouse. It's great on defense, and it even comes with an offense move, and that is Poison Sting. Now, I do have to warn you about Metapod because you know how I stated that it had Poison Sting earlier? Well, this Metapod has been given to a few trainers that came to see me for their starter Pokemon in the past, and there is a reason why it is back in my lab. You see, these trainers met an unfavorable fate, um, let's just say, because the poison sting is not always used on command. Yeah, um, I don't really want to go into specifics about what happened to those trainers. Let's just move on. Maybe you'll like the next one a bit better. So, the next Pokemon that I can offer you is this Pokemon here. It is a shiny Arceus. What is a shiny Arceus, you say? Well, Arceus is an interesting Pokemon for a starter. Some pros is it's literally a god. Yes, you heard me correctly. It is a god. So, that could give it a little attractiveness to be a starter Pokemon. And it's also a shiny. Now, you're probably wondering how I came across such an awesome Pokemon in my possession. Well, one of the previous trainers that the Metapod, well, you know, um, when his untimely demise came to be, his PC was auctioned off. And the handsome Professor Clemens won the auction for a grand total of $9.99. Yes. You would like to look at the Pokemon one more time? Yes, of course, of course. Um, Let me pull that up here. So this is what the Pokemon looks like. And as I said before, he had 73 of these shiny Arceus in his PC box. They were all caught on Route 1. Not sure how that's even possible, but this trainer, when I said he had some of the most rare Pokemon that were all in shiny form, and what was interesting was that they were all caught on Route 1. I have no idea how that happened, but oh, you're not interested in this? May I remind you that this Pokemon is literally a god. Oh, you don't care? You want to see the next one? Okay, fine. The last Pokemon that I can offer you is this one. I think his name is Shuckle. I'm not really too sure what this Pokemon is or what it does, but it's a choice. Yes, I know I'm supposed to be a Pokemon professor and know everything about all Pokemon, but when I tell you that no one chooses this Pokemon, I mean it. It has been in my lab for so long, I honestly forgot it was even there. I have no idea what it does. You want to take another look at it? Okay. Yeah, sure. I would absolutely love for you to. Um, I think it's like a snake of some kind, or like I don't know, like a worm. Yeah. You want the Shuckle? Are you sure? Or you don't want the Arceus? I mean, it's literally a god. No, you want the Shuckle? Okay, well, I see what kind of trainer you're going to be. Um, well, remember, I. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's no returns. Unless ultimately your untimely demise, and then in that case, I don't know. Maybe give it to your parents? I really don't want the Shuckle back. But thank you for being such an incompetent trainer. I really appreciate you taking the Shuckle off my hands. Great. So I will deliver you your Shuckle in 4 to 5 business days. Yes, it takes that long. You know, this isn't my primary focus in life to deliver you your starter Pokemon. Like I said, when I was your age, I was out in the forest wrestling the Weedle, and I'm making it very easy for you. I'm not Amazon Prime. Yes, yes. Okay, so now you go tell your parents to mail me a cashier's check of $3,200. Yes, and that's spelt out to Professor Clemens. Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Thank you for coming to my awesome Pokemon lab here. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you. Bye bye.